Hey everybody, this is Danon from Zox, and I wanted to talk to you about some of the new content that we're going to be releasing on our platforms. So this is the podcast. This is going to be the first episode that we're releasing. We're super excited to bring it to you. And so this is going to be releasing Monday for blog subscribers and then Fridays for everybody else. The video version is going to be on YouTube, and then we're also going to release a version on Spotify so you can listen to it on your morning commute. It'll be releasing around 8 a.m. Central Time. And the podcast is basically just going to be about a lot of the straps that we have here, and we're going to be talking about the messages that they have. We're going to have a rotating staff of a lot of the Zox staff here, and we're actually going to be talking to a lot of self-help influencers and get them to come on and give their 2 cents about a lot of the straps that we have here too. We're also going to be answering some questions, so keep on the lookout for a lot of that stuff on social media to ask questions. I'll be reading them off, and we'll get to like people's favorite movies, favorite desserts, things like that. We want to keep it kind of fun. So without further ado, here's episode 1 of the new Friends and Family F&F Podcast. Thank you so much. All right. So yeah, we are recording.
Woohoo! Hello.
Where do your camera? Boop, boop, boop.
Hello.
Cool. So this is going to be, and like we were saying, if this turns out well and it's good, I definitely want to put it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I got our questions right here.
Perfect.
So I wanted to do this before we get rained out because we have a little bit of a
winter storm warning.
Yeah, it's a little bit crazy, and it's supposed to get even crazier. So
yeah. Should we introduce ourselves?
I guess so. That would probably be good, huh?
Okay, yeah. Hi, I'm Landry. I'm the community manager here at Zox.
And I'm Danon. I'm the visual content manager here at Zox.
Oh, did you get a name change?
No, I guess that's when they hired me.
You gave it to yourself?
No. They actually, like, that's what I applied for when I applied for the job,
fair.
was visual content manager. So, and it's on my,
What?
What are you doing here?
I was swallowing, but I didn't want you to hear it in the mic, so I turned.
Anyways.
I thought you had to do it too, and I was like, wow, what are the odds? My bad.
Normal podcast etiquette. Very nice.
Yeah, see, I'm trying not to do what you did to me earlier and almost ruin my ears.
Oh, yeah. I need to get better wires. My wires aren't great.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Today, I wanted to talk about some of the straps that we have.
Perfect.
Just in and around. So this one is No Excuses. And I wanted to talk about this because I actually was reminded about something like this pretty recently. And I'm very big into the creative, like everything. And so like all I get on TikTok is like guitar videos, basically. And so I was going through one, and somebody said, this is like an actual saying, like in the guitar world, is like either you're a guitarist or you're a gear guy. And so the difference between the two is like either you're going to put the time and the effort into playing guitar, or you're going to say, oh, I can't play guitar because I don't have the right equipment for it.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't have this, I can't do it properly because I don't have this. You hear it all the time. And so this is a thing, to a degree, is like some people will just buy equipment. They'll buy amps and new guitars. They'll be buying like thousands of dollars worth of like guitar equipment or $1,000 guitar, you know? All in just because they want to say like, oh, it's not me. It's the equipment that I don't have. Yeah. And this goes for like camera stuff too. It totally goes with camera stuff because you can spend thousands and thousands of dollars on camera equipment and still not have the same equipment that like Hollywood has, you know? Like one of those lenses goes for like $14,000.
Wow.
Yeah, just one.
Let's not do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I might be able to talk Jason into it.
Yeah, right.
We'll see.
Well, it's funny, though, that you say that because that happens a lot in the writing world, too. It's like you have the computer, you have all the resources, but it's like, oh, I don't have enough time. I deal with that a lot where it's like, oh, I'm so tired. I was looking at words all day. And you just like make all these excuses. It's a real thing. My eyes will be tired. I'll have an ocular migraine.
It's true. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, like there's all these things that just kind of build up. And then it's like you have the resources or maybe you don't, but like you can still, like, so many different things count as, like, writing, like, brainstorming and all that jazz, but some people just kind of don't take that extra step. Yeah,
so I think it's definitely worth being reminded that there's not a lot keeping you from doing something.
Yeah.
Like, one thing I've taken into heart really recently, like the past couple of years, is, like, I create a space where I don't have any excuses.
That's smart.
So especially when I was talking to Jason about setting all this stuff up, I was like, we need a studio space. So we don't say, oh, we don't have enough time to like set up. No, everything's already set up. All we need to do is just go in and shoot the content, you know? And like, that's the kind of mentality that I think a lot of people need in their own life.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why I was looking for a topic for today, and I was like, oh, no excuses. Like, perfect. This is the one, because there shouldn't be a whole lot of excuses. And once you really sit down and think about it, there's not a whole lot keeping you back from like going out and doing something. Yeah,
like that's why I like the card on this so much. It's make an effort, not an excuse. And exactly what you said, like even whether you have the resources or not, like that's not exactly an excuse. You can always get started somehow. Mm-hmm. And like as long as you're making an effort, you're putting your best foot forward, and you're like going into something with a full mind of like, I'm going to accomplish this, mm-hmm. even if you're tired, even if you have an ocular migraine, you know, like having an idea and a reminder of there are no excuses can help you get started.
Yeah.
I think, especially because for those that are watching this at the beginning of the week, this is like the perfect reminder for anything that you're getting started this week. Mm-hmm. Try not to make any excuses, because you can get it done. You have everything that it takes. It all just stems from within you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like back at the creative side of thing, you can watch tons of videos of people making stuff on their iPhones.
Yeah,
you know, which
that's true.
Pretty much all of us have smartphones. I don't want to make any, you know.
Don't make an assumption.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But like most of us have smartphones, and so mm-hmm. we can just go out and actually just like, if you wanted to take pictures, you could just use your phone.
Yeah.
And, you know, you just have to find something.
Yeah,
some
it's
subject.
Like,
so.
You know the phrase practice makes perfect? Mm-hmm. I prefer, and I've seen recently, practice makes progress. Mm. And I kind of prefer that one, because it's like, you can, I just lost my train of thought, but you were just saying it, but it's like, the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. Yeah. Even if it's like on an iPhone or on a camcorder. I don't even know if anyone has a camcorder anymore.
But made.
Yeah, that just showed my age.
But, you're not old.
No, but like, if there's I don't know. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But like, it could be on any thing. Like, even if you have an idea of what you want to take in your head and you just sketch mm-hmm. it out. Like, mm-hmm. it's like, there's so many different ways you can go about getting started and like doing something that mm-hmm. you love, you know?
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. So
awesome.
And it also keeps me from buying more stuff.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea too.
Yeah, I have everything I need pretty much to make what I need, and so, but sometimes I just, you know, sometimes it's fun to buy.
Yeah, sometimes it is, because you start thinking like, oh, well, I'll do that with that, and then you never do anything. It's like, mm-hmm. I know a lot of people that were English majors whenever I was in college too, and they would always buy like 15 or 20 journals at a time. Mm. They're like, well, it'll help me write. I can write it, and then they would always end up typing. It's like, well,
no, you're just,
is it helping you get started on it? Yeah, like it's just wasting money. But mm-hmm. I mean, if you have what you have, you should use it, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, that's actually one thing I exercise too, is like when I do want to buy something, I'm like, okay, how is this going to benefit me in a way that I can't already benefit myself, you know?
Oh, I like that.
So I do that a lot with a lot of the equipment that I have. But then I also did it like a long time ago when the first AirPods came out. I was like, ooh, I want those. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, but why? Why do I need those? And then I was like,
why
okay.
would these be helpful?
Yeah, and so I kind of made that a goal, mm-hmm. you know? Whereas like, instead of buying that to like get me to go to the gym, which is how I justified it in my own head, and I was like, okay, if I go to the gym regularly for a month, then I'll buy these as like a treat for myself.
Yeah.
Which is great, because I did that.
Oh, nice.
And then I stopped going to the gym.
As soon as you got the prize?
Yeah, so maybe I need to have like a train of prizes. But at least, you know, it's something like that where it's like, you know, there wasn't an excuse, mm-hmm. you know, there was just like, okay, this is, instead of like saying the excuse is like, oh, I don't have AirPods, so I'm not going to be motivated to listen to go to the gym because I don't have music.
Conscious effort to like get there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can take that.
I will take it, and I will store it away for future motivation. But yeah, no, I really like this one, and I think even coming into springtime, this one's perfect. Like, it has little bunnies on it. This one was actually, I think, released in November or December, but it's still on our site because it's so awesome. Mm-hmm. And it's just a great reminder. I think we all need to hear no excuses from time to time, because we all make them whether we like it or not. And this one's actually a double. Mm-hmm. So, it doesn't fit on my wrist because I have a tiny wrist. But I just think this one's great. I think the card is my favorite part. To be fair, I wrote it. But I also named it. But no, I love this reminder. I think this is something that we could all carry into, especially just this year in general. Like, hopefully all of us are keeping in track with our New Year's resolutions, but most of us fall off after like 3 days or 3 weeks. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. So I think that this is a great reminder just to keep doing what you're doing.
Do you have New Year's resolutions that you want to share?
I want to eat healthier, which I'm doing.
Very nice. Okay.
Gym, which I'm doing.
Nice.
And I want to write more, which I have not done outside of work yet. But that is, I still have 10 months. So I have plenty of time.
Yeah.
What about yours?
What about your?
Yours.
No, the funny thing is I'm not gonna cut a lot of the podcast.
Oh, wonderful.
So this is basically how Landry and I make like the weekly updates. It's literally just us messing up for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's mostly me.
And then I cut it down to about 5 to 6 minutes.
I cannot help but laugh like all the time. And then if I laugh for a little too long, I start to cry. We had to take a tear break today because I was crying.
From laughing
From laughing so hard. It was nothing
laughing.
sad. It was just, it was funny. We'll have to upload the bloopers soon. So
yeah.
you can go see it on TikTok. Hopefully as a reel too, if I'm not mortified by my laugh. TikTok is the place for that. We have other bloopers up there that are pretty funny.
Yeah.
Mostly because I messed up or something, but yeah.
Before we go, because we are getting out of time, I did forget to make resolutions this year.
Oh.
I'll be honest.
Well, you still have time.
I do have.
Hey, you
I have
gotta make
10
an effort.
I do. I don't have.
You don't have excuses.
I have no excuses.
No excuses.
Brought to you by No Excuses.
Brought to you by Zox.
All right. So another portion of the podcast that I'm really excited to bring on is the Q&A. So
Q&A.
to ask questions, Landry especially on this in particular is coming from the VIP
Facebook
group
group
that we have.
Yeah.
So, but we'll put out Q&A, you know, like if you can answer in the comments and stuff like that. Actually, do it in this video. Do it in the comment section here. Any question that you have that's like a little bit more fun and not like customer service oriented.
Because we have an awesome customer happiness team for that specific purpose.
Exactly. So we want to like answer questions like behind the scenes stuff. So anything that we can answer, we definitely will.
Can't guarantee it would be me answering all the time.
Yeah.
But hopefully again.
Yeah. My feed is getting very dark, so we need to wrap up.
Okay.
It's towards the end of the day.
Okay. It's 4:40.
Yeah, we're getting there. So I have one from, let's see, I have a whole bunch.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I have hopefully a bunch of answers.
Hopefully. Let's see. I want to pick there was a good one. This is from Brian. And we've talked about this a little bit, but
interesting.
Brian asked, what's everyone's favorite movie?
Oh
so
my gosh.
This is a bit of, so
Is
I'll
this
go first.
Brian Mitnick?
I think so. Yeah.
I love Brian Mitnick. Okay.
Hey, Brian.
Hi,
Shouts out.
Brian.
Do you want to go first?
I suppose.
Go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So we've talked about this before. We've had a whole conversation actually. And I think you were actually the one that put it in my head of like a series versus non-series.
Yep.
So I have a variety array.
Thank
you. Variety array. My bad. I have an array of answers for this. I think my favorite series movie, which hopefully most people know because I talk about it all the time, is Star Wars. Love all of them. Favorite non-series, I was actually thinking about this the other day. I'm going to just name my top 3.
Do it.
The Impossible, which is with Nicole Kidman, I want to say.
Don't think I've seen it, but okay.
Nicole Kidman. And Tom Holland, but he was like 10 years old in it.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. This is the one where...
With the tsunami.
Yeah, okay, I have seen that one.
So good.
Okay.
And then the second one is Jersey Boys. Love Jersey Boys. And The Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why I love that one so much. Oh, actually, also I'm adding this because I love it so much. Thor Ragnarok.
Okay, that's a good one.
I'm a huge Marvel fan too, and Harry Potter fan.
Nice.
All of those. I'm a nerd.
There's a lot of movies. A lot of movies in the series list. Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
My standalone favorite movie is Her, which is a Spike Jonze movie.
I haven't seen that.
Fantastic. 2013. It's got Joaquin Phoenix in it and Scarlett Johansson. Yeah.
Okay, that's probably why I didn't.
She's more than a computer.
What?
She's more than a computer.
Oh, sorry. I did not mean to offend there.
Just gotta watch the movie. It's so good. That's what everybody thinks about that movie. Like, oh, he falls in love with this computer, but
it's more than that.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a very heartbreaking story.
I'll have to watch it.
It's very real. So
okay, I'll have to watch that.
One thing I always recommend people to do is watch it alone because it's very sad.
So if you cry, no one sees you cry.
Exactly. So when I cry, no one sees me cry.
Don't be afraid to cry.
Yeah, do it. in the comfort of your home. Oh,
Nice.
No, I was kidding. But watch it like late at night and watch it alone.
Okay.
That's the best way to consume this movie because it's just it's so real, and the acting is fantastic in it. Like it's really good. But my favorite series is Lord of the Rings. Like hands down.
Oh yes.
But specifically, and I had a conversation about this with someone else.
Probably
I'm
Chelsea.
wagging my finger around. No, it wasn't Chelsea yet. I want to get her opinion on it. But you have to do theatrical first movie. Got to do theatrical.
She will disagree with you on that. I know.
I have my reasons, and I don't want to get into it now because we don't have enough time. But theatrical first movie and then extended second and third movie. You have to do it that way.
I'll have to do a rewatch of Lord of the Rings. It's been years.
Yep.
But they're really good. They're a really good series.
They hold up.
They do.
Yeah.
So does Star Wars. I feel like I love Star Wars.
Yeah. I mean, Lord of the Rings just turned 20 last year.
Wow.
Yeah. And it still looks good.
That's crazy.
So. All right. Well, we'll get to more questions next time.
Awesome.
We are running out of light more than we're running out of time right now. So it's towards the end of the day, and like we said, that storm's coming in. So
Yes.
I'm glad we didn't get rained out.
Yeah.
Because it would be loud in this metal airstream.
And it would be colder than it is right now. My hands are freezing.
My hands are freezing too. I've been keeping them on my lap because I'm trying to warm them up. But cool. Everybody, have a good rest of your week.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, this is a series that I want to bring to the community because we need more stuff on our YouTube. So if you like this, please let us know in the comments and leave a question that we can get to for another time.
Nice. Awesome. Well, bye, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ciao.
Ciao. Good ciao.
I'm so glad I have not stopped recording.